Hey guys, so today's video is going to be on my favorite eyeshadow primers, or at least the few that I have, and I'm going to be comparing some of these to my new favorite one, which I feel like is the best one, and it's very affordable and a dupe almost for my main favorite, which is almost done, which is the Urban Decay Primer Potion, which everybody knows about. It's a very popular primer. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk briefly about each of these and my thoughts on them, and then I'm going to swatch them on my arm with a eyeshadow from my LORAC Pro palette to show you guys the staying power. I'll show you guys how they wear throughout the day. So the first one that I love obviously is the Urban Decay Primer Potion. It's $18, which is kind of pricey, so I understand if people don't really like this or don't want to fork up the money to buy it, but it is the one I swear by and use all the time. Another one that I really like is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I actually don't have the original. I have the Candlelight one, which I really do like. It's about $17, I think, but I got this as a freebie in some kit, and I really like it. Then we have three others here. This is the NYX HD one, which is also really good. It's about $9, I want to say, at Ulta. I'm not sure. Comment below if I'm wrong, but it's the HD eyeshadow base. I like it. Doesn't compare to these two for me, but it's still pretty good. Then the one everyone raves about, the e.l.f. Mineral Eyeshadow Primer. This is $1. I don't love it. I don't hate it. The consistency is a little watery and not as creamy for me, so it's not the greatest out there, but it's only $1, so can't really complain. And then another thing that came in a kit that I got off Hot Look is the Waterproof Eye Spackle Advanced Eyeshadow Primer by Gellar. And I actually really like this one a lot, and it reminds me a little bit of the others. It's just the applicator is kind of annoying. It's like this weird brush that you kind of have to brush onto your lid, but I'm not sure how much this is original, like alone. I'll annotate the price below, but this is another good alternative. I just wouldn't get this alone if it's super pricey, because I got it in a kit. So my new favorite one is very dupeable, is that a word, dupeable, to the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and it is the I Love Stage Eyeshadow Base by Essence. And this, guys, was only like $2.99 or $3.99, I'm not sure, but you can get it at Ulta or any place around you that sells Essence, and it's $3, guys. Come on. And it's pretty much exactly almost the same formula as the eyeshadow primer potion. It looks kind of like a concealer. It gives a very yellow, it's sort of like a yellow tone salmony colored base, so it looks like you're putting on a concealer on, but as you can see, the color is different, and it's just, I don't know if you could tell, but it's very creamy, and it grabs the color that you're putting on top very well. So what I'm going to do now is show you guys swatches of each one and then apply bright eyeshadow on them and show you guys how it wears throughout the day. Start with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. And the consistency of this, as you can tell, is very creamy, thick, sort of, not liquidy at all. That's what it looks like. So I'm going to put a little of this right here. You can't really see it, so I'm going to show you how an eyeshadow sticks on it. I'm going to take the LORAC Pro palette, this really pretty gold. I'm going to put it on top of the primer potion here. So that's what the Urban Decay Primer Potion does to the shadow. Looks very pretty. Next, I'm going to swatch the Too Faced Shadow Insurance in Candlelight. This is a little bit shimmery. Like I said, I don't have the original one, but I do like this one a lot. It is really pretty under different colors. So if you guys can see, it's almost like a highlighter color. It looks like my skin tint from Lush. And this is a little bit more visible. I just love this stuff. So I'll show you guys again how this works with the same gold color. I'm going to take and put it on top of this. And if you can see, it kind of gives a little bit more of a shimmery tint to the color. It's the same color, but it does brighten it up a little. So I really like that. And I will show you guys the NYX eyeshadow base right here, which goes on. It's a doe foot applicator. And it goes on, it's a little bit less thick consistency, sort of creamier, but again, it's more affordable. That's what it looks like. And I'll take the same color and just tap it on here. And yeah, that's what it looks like. So, looks pretty similar. They're all similar in that they're good primers for the eyeshadow. It's just about the wearing length. Next, I will show you the $1 e.l.f. eyelid primer that everyone loves. It looks like this. And like I said, it's a doe foot applicator, but the consistency is a little bit more watery, as you guys can see. So it's like kind of, I don't want to say difficult, but it's like, this doesn't feel good putting it in my eye. It's just a little goopy and whatever. But again, I do like it. It's $1. And if you're in a rush or whatever, it's a pretty good primer for the price. So I'm going to take the same color and put it on top of the e.l.f. one. And there you go. It doesn't brighten it as much, and it's not as pigmented as the first one, if you guys can see. But again, that's just my opinion. Okay, then I will show you the Spackle by LORAC Gellar, which again, this annoying, like weird applicator. I'll show you that right here. Just kind of paint it on. It looks like it's sort of comparable to the color of the Stage one by Essence. Oops. So I'll show you that right now. This brightens it a little bit too. So the color almost looks brighter than the others. I actually like the way this makes the color look a lot. If you guys can see, it looks like a little bit more highlighted. I really like that. Okay, well, I do like this primer, but again, I don't know the price of it, so. Okay, so that's the fifth one, and then we have the I Love Stage by Essence, which is my new favorite. And like I said, it's a doe foot applicator, and the consistency is very thick, but it's not watery like the e.l.f. one, and it has like almost a concealer colored base, like a salmony yellow type base. And now I'll put the eyeshadow on it. So if you guys can see, here are the eyeshadows on all the different primers, and the bottom two actually make it look a little bit more of a brighter gold, as opposed to the top four, it's sort of like a bronzy gold. So it really just depends on what you're going for and the way the light hits the colors, as you can see. But what I'm going to do now is show you in a little bit how long each one lasted and which primer holds the most. So it is now 2:38 on Monday, and I will check back with you guys in a few hours and show you my hand. Okay, so I'll check back with you guys in a little bit. This is like only a few minutes later. I'm just going to show you guys again the difference in the primers and the way they choose to show this and reflect this color. So as you guys can see, my favorites are the Urban Decay Primer Potion, the LORAC Gellar, and the Essence one. So the Too Faced, e.l.f., and NYX or NYX are the three here, and then those three. Now, I just like the way these look better. Again, it has nothing to do with price, because the Essence is a lot cheaper than the NYX HD, as well as the Shadow Insurance, and the LORAC Gellar one isn't even really talked about on YouTube, and it's not that popular or anything, but maybe that's because I got it in a kit, I'm not sure. But again, this is how they look, and now we'll test out the staying power of them all. Hey guys, so it's about 6 o'clock, which is a few hours later, and I just wanted to show you how these primers stayed. So pretty much the number 1, 3, and 4 and 5 stayed pretty well. So number 1 was Urban Decay Primer Potion, number 3 was the NYX HD, and number 4 was the LORAC Gellar Spackle, and then number 5 is the Essence one, which, like I said, is my new favorite. It stays on. It's just so amazing. You could see completely the sheen still. Like I said, it does give a little bit of a highlighted look, which is different than the Urban Decay Primer Potion, which kind of just gives the exact color of this gold, as opposed to having a little bit of sheen to it. So if you don't like that, then definitely the Urban Decay Primer Potion is my favorite, but I do like the highlighted look, so I really like the way that the Essence I Love Stage Eyeshadow Primer holds the shadow and lasts long, and also has that little highlighted tint, I guess, to it, and makes the color look a little bit more vibrant. For a smoky eye with black maybe in the outer corners, this would look gorgeous. So again, these are how they look after a few hours. These two kind of wore off, which is the Shadow Insurance in Candlelight and the e.l.f. Mineral Primer. Although I know there's another e.l.f. primer and it's called like Eyelid or something primer. So let me know if you have that one and what the difference is. Maybe this is $3 instead of $1. I'm not sure. But like I said, this was $2.99 or $3.99. I'll annotate below. And this is my favorite new primer. So amazing, so smooth, and it goes on very comparably to the Urban Decay Primer Potion. And you can see it's thick, like nothing's falling out when I go like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and let me know if you want more of these like throughout the day testing products. I would be happy to do them for you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!